Hello everyone, this is Monica with the Lynx Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. This is a collective reading for all zodiac signs. We're covering money, love, career, any important relationships or situations going on in your life that you need insight about. And I want to remind you all that I am available for personal readings, and if you've been with me for a while, you know that my readings all have a life coaching approach, but in personal readings, we go deeper. And also, I offer discounted package plans where we can do mostly tarot, or we can go deeper with a life coaching if you wish. So for now, email me below and I can give you all of the pricing and information. I'm working on updating my website. So we're jumping in here with the Quantum Oracle. What do we have for the collective for all zodiac signs? So this reading is for you whenever you come to it, and as always, only take what resonates. We have the Sacred Temple and Spirit, a spirit card, the Sacred Temple. So what is your temple? Like your body is your temple. Your home. If you live with a lot of people, make your room your sacred space. If you like to be outside, or if you're having trouble finding your own sacred space, maybe find a nice park where you can be outside, or even a library. Say the park, say it's not a good day for the park, maybe it's raining or something, and there's an adjacent library. Maybe go there, but it's important to find that quiet, sacred space that you always have. And it can be more than one space, right? It could be your room, an office in your house, and the park, and the library, or something like that. Somebody, I'm not a Starbucks person, but I'm picturing somebody feels that way about Starbucks, or maybe it's another type of coffee shop, like a local mom and pop shop. I'm picturing someone sitting there with a book or a laptop, and it's their quiet space. It's like not a lot of people know that you go hang out there just for your quiet time, or if they do, it's not like they want to track you down or anything like that. We have commitment. This is an events card. So someone might be getting married. Someone might be starting a new job. It's a happy commitment, a happy connection, an exciting new start. And we have we have a spirit card, an events card, and now we have an energy card. Numerology wise, we have 5, 3, and 4. True love. So there is true love here. It's important to love yourself first. Maybe get back in touch with the energy of love. If you're looking for love, get in touch with the energy of love. If you have pets, you love your pets. I'm picturing an infant, a baby, like someone really loves this little baby. Could be a toddler. It might be a friend's baby or child, or a grandchild, or your own child. But that type of love, look for that feeling out there, like something you just really connect with. Okay, so let's see what we have from the Tarot of the Owls. What do we have for the collective? And I'm finishing up fall readings for each zodiac sign, so look out for those. I just finished Pisces, and I did Aries through Virgo. Okay, so I think I've got 5 more to go. Sacred Temple is being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody really needs some time and space to themselves in order to focus on something having to do with money, with building wealth, with creating a plan to do so. You could have your own business. You could be planning on how you wish to buy a house, what broker you want to use, doing some research, figuring out how to plan your finances. And you need some quiet time to be able to do this. And I like that a lot. And I feel like there's a positive growth in business and finance in general. Something's new. So it doesn't matter what age you are. This could be something new that you're doing to create money, create a legacy, build that nest egg. It'll help you support and care for not only yourself, but your loved ones or your pets. Maybe extending this to other animals in need of food and shelter. Commitment, and look at that, that's crazy. Commitment with the 4 of Wands, which is about commitment. This is the marriage card. One of the marriage cards, the 4 of Wands. This could be about an important union or gathering, having to do with a commitment. You could be committing to a new, excuse me, degree path or something like that. It could be school. I feel like it's school for somebody, but not everybody. Excuse me, the fall weather, which I love, but it's affecting my allergies. But my body will adjust, and if anyone else is going through that, I hope you do as well. I've gotten back on my supplements just to make sure I'm getting everything I need. True love and the Page of Pentacles. So there's a loving idea, a loving gift, a loving offer here. Someone expressing their admiration for you, or you're expressing your admiration for them. There's a lot of outdoor activities. I'm picturing a couple. You could be getting to know somebody new or reconnecting with someone you've been with for a long time. It could be in love, it could be romantically or with a friend, where you're just kind of like enjoying the beautiful weather, the sunshine, the change of seasons, the excitement. Kids being back in school, if you have children, knowing that they're safe, accounted for, and you don't have to worry about them. So like you're able to take a breather, maybe hang out with a guy friend or a girlfriend, reconnect. The Sacred Temple and Ace of Pentacles is being clarified by the Six of Swords. So this is about moving toward your sacred temple. So you might be moving to a more peaceful place, a more peaceful home, and the entire neighborhood is like a sacred temple in a sense, like where you're living, your new home is a sacred temple, and you're able to have it that way because the neighborhood is peaceful and respectful, and there are rules. Okay, what is it about rules? I'm guessing maybe a homeowners association where you might not like all the rules and guidelines, but at the same time, it's good to have them in place because that way you are protected. You're protected from noise disturbances, people doing obnoxious things to their homes that are right next to you. Like, you don't have to worry about someone painting their house a hideous color and detracting from your property or neglecting their property. Or anything like that, because there are rules in place. So there are some things that might be annoying. I'm getting somebody doesn't like the cost of the trash pickup or something like that. But if you look at the bigger picture, it's okay because it gets everybody to behave respectfully. And unfortunately, some people need to be forced to. Okay, so commitment with the Four of Wands. So there's an exciting commitment here. Commitment in love. Someone's getting married. Picturing definitely an outdoor wedding for some people because that's an outdoorsy card. But I'm also picturing, I'm picturing, I can't keep repeating that, can I? I guess I can, but an outdoorsy area that it might be part of your property or a place that you go together, and it might not be a vacation, but it might be just somewhere off the beaten path that makes you both feel like you're on vacation, like you're exploring something new together that you haven't explored before. It might be something that's local, right? But it feels like a vacation because you're like, this is nice. The weather's beautiful today. The air is fresh. The sun's shining beautifully. I'm getting that Sun Tarot card energy here where you're like, yeah, this is how our relationship is supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to feel. Why have we been so serious all the time? Why have we been, battling outside chaos all of the time and not enjoying our time together? Like, we need to do this more often. Commitment, Four of Wands, and Nine of Wands. Yeah, so it's getting away from like constantly struggling just to make life work and enjoying it together, okay? Now, if you're not in a partnership, this is about you needing to do that on your own, finding a community or a group of like-minded people where you have that thing in common, that thing that you enjoy in common. And committing to yourself, committing to taking time out of each and every day to enjoy your life, enjoy the things you want to enjoy learning what you wish to learn, going to places you wish to go. That's making a commitment to yourself. Many of you in committed relationships need to do this together. True love and the Page of Pentacles is being clarified by the moon. We have some Pisces energy here. Could be Cancer too. So it's the unseen, the unknown. And I'm getting like here with true love, you know, maybe you're looking for love and you're like, what do they think about me? How do they feel about me? And you're wondering and you're worried about the unknown. And it's better to just ask them. If you like this person, just say, hey, I'm really enjoying spending time with you. Where do you see this going? Where do you see this relationship going? Or do you see this turning into a committed relationship? If they're not on the same page with you, you kindly move on. It doesn't have to be an ugly ending or anything like that. But sitting around and wondering and worrying, you're wasting your energy and depleting your energy. I want to say keep your options open too. I feel like someone's kind of letting you take the lead. Maybe they feel the same way. They don't know how you feel about them. And it's, you know, you might need to take the lead and say, hey, you know, I really like spending this time with you. Do you feel the same way? And maybe you'll be pleasantly surprised. For others of you, if they say, no, I'm sorry, I'm just, you know, not looking for a commitment right now. I'm recently divorced or I have young children and you've got to focus on that. Then you know. Then you're not wasting your life away wondering what somebody else is thinking. Okay. And a lot of us have been there at different times. So let's like try and get out of that energy. So I've shuffled these cards before the reading, of course, but I always shuffle again on camera. But whenever one of these other cards shows up on the Tea Leaf Fortune deck, one of the months of the year cards, or I forget what they're called, but they're energy cards. If they land on top, I definitely take that before I shuffle again. We have January. So there's something significant about the month of January. I think maybe someone could be moving in January or something significant happened this past January. And you're at the point now where you're looking back and you're like, yeah, wow, I can't believe that was just January. Things have changed so much since then. I think it could be financially. I think it could be a change in your home too. And you're like, wow, you know, this important change that I made was bigger than I realized. Money's not so tight. I'm not as restricted, or, you know, maybe things cost a little bit more. Maybe you have a new expense, but it doesn't feel as heavy and you're able to manage it because of a positive change you made in your life early in the year. And look at this. We have the butterfly, a change for the better. So I think many of you are recognizing that you made a positive change for the better. We have handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Yeah, that's true love. So maybe you're putting yourself out there and dating and meeting some people. Okay, so let's see. Where should we go from here? How about Power of Surrender? Let's see what we have from the Power of Surrender deck. What does the collective need to know the most right now for the Power of Surrender deck? Okay. We have surrender, defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Yeah, so even if you don't feel defensive, but you want to jump to explain something, someone who might be trying to take you down a notch or two will take it that way. So be quiet for 3 long seconds before you respond. Sometimes if someone is trying to interrogate you and you take that few seconds to respond, they suddenly change the subject or suddenly drop it and conversation is over because they realize they're not going to get away with it. Okay, let's see what else we have from Power of Surrender. We have surrender, denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So that's really important. So it's really important not to brush things off and be like, oh, that's not that big of a deal. They didn't mean it or whatever. Because that, again, like I was saying, like wondering what someone is thinking or if they feel the same way about you that you feel about them, it's similar to that because it's denial. It's like really not knowing and making movies in your mind that may or may not be true. So accept things as they are, excuse me, and don't deny the difficulties, and like proceed with that information. Ask questions if you need to. Yeah, you want to get the clarity that you need as best you can. And it might not come in the form of getting an answer from someone. I think for many listening, it's more in the form of observing. Let's see what we have from Quantum. We already did Quantum Oracle, silly me. Hang on. We already did that. Archangel Michael. Let's do Archangel Michael, and then we will end with Angel Answer. So what does Archangel Michael have to say to you today concerning money, love, career, any important relationships or situations going on in your life at this time? We have 44. If you like numerology, we've got 44 here, which is a master number. You will manifest what you need. Love it. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. And that right there with the Ace of Pentacles, I like that. Okay, let's get two more from here, and then we'll go to Angel Answers. So that one wanted to come out here. 42. Your prayers are being answered. Beautiful. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms that you didn't expect. And we have 10, don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. Love it. Okay, let's see what we have from Angel Answers. If you have a question, you can reflect on it now, but you don't have to. Just take what resonates. Compromise. So I think compromise goes with don't settle for less, where it says, no, not that one. I'm sorry. With your prayers are being answered and compromise. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms that you didn't expect. So if something comes your way that seems to fit, but it's not what you had in mind, give it a second look and you might be like, you know what, this is actually better. Okay, let's get one more from here for the collective. What else do we have? We have a no. So if you had a particular question, the answer is no. If this answer is disappointing to you, know that God or the divine has something much better in store for you. All right, let's get another one. I don't want to end on that because it's kind of vague, but I do want to say that sometimes when the answer is no, it often means either we're being protected or there's something better. Get two. All right, so we have you are ready. You are ready. So if you've been preparing for something or wondering if you should do something, you are ready. And we have, oh, I'm so glad I decided to pick this last one. Big happy changes are in store for you. Thank you all so much for being here. Please hit that like button and also the hype button. It would greatly help this channel. That's new if you're not aware of it yet. So look down below where it says hype. So hit the like button and hype. And if you're not yet subscribed, please hit subscribe and all notifications so you don't miss anything. Share all that good stuff, and I will see you again soon.